All right, I don't remember how to do this. Hello, Linus. How are you doing? It's a long time no see, Linus. It's been a while. It's been a while since we did this. All right, it's good to be working with you again. I don't see you, but I feel you. I feel you on the inside, Linus. Okay, let's go. On with the video. Hey everyone, my name's Jason. I'm a community manager at Coffee Stain Studios, and today I'm just doing a really quick kind of just like a quickie update news just to catch you up on some things. So some of you may know that we stream over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Coffee Stain Studios Devs every Tuesday at 4 p.m. CEST. We do that every week, and we get a lot of questions. As part of the stream, we usually do a big Q&A section, and we get a lot of questions, and we answer a lot of questions, and a lot of questions we don't know answers to, so that we don't. But we've noticed there have been over the past like few weeks and whatnot that some questions we have actually answered, and we actually have leaked some extra information. And so people who join us on stream know some of this stuff already, and so if you're one of those people who frequent our stream every Tuesday, you probably don't really need this video. But for everyone here on YouTube, we haven't actually made any videos giving out this information. I'm just going to rapid fire some various small things that we have sort of confirmed or updated on our streams, but to you guys here on YouTube. So it's just going to be random things thrown at your face. Let's go. So the first thing is, it's a big one. When is Update 5 coming? Okay, it's strange that we have answered this actually for weeks on the stream, but didn't do anything on YouTube about it. So here it is. So Update 5 is planned for fall this year. So we, every year at Coffee Stain, and it's very common in Sweden in general, at summertime, the entire company just goes on a vacation, and we don't work for a couple weeks or something. And so that's coming up kind of soon. And so we think that after the summer's over and we're into the fall, we should be able to have Update 5 ready at that time. And the disclaimer that we always say, we don't know for sure, anything can happen, delays are possible, but that is the current plan, and that's what we think is what we can probably stick with. So that's the current plan as of today. The next thing that we've kind of confirmed is actually, this is something that's been confirmed for Update 5, in fact, and that is build modes. We plan on improving build modes in Update 5. So what we mean by that is just giving more tools or functionalities, whatever, just so that building gets less in your way, essentially. And one key thing that you can sort of think of here is that with Update 4, we actually fixed this thing called the cheatcrete, which is a piece of foundation that had some collision rules or no collision on it or something like that, that people used, that people sort of like leveraged to sort of game the system and create other kinds of buildings that the general game rules didn't allow. They could snap things to it in a specific way. We fixed that bug that caused that. People didn't like that because now they weren't able to build what they wanted to build. So with these improvements in build modes, we want to make sure that when it comes to building, that the game doesn't get in your way as much, that we allow you to have the freedom you want to build what kind of structures that you want to build. So there will be some improvements to that, and hopefully that will result in more creative factories and less headaches for people. Next up, we've got updates on trains. So trains have actually been out for quite a while, and ever since we put trains out, when did we release trains? Was it like nearly 2 years ago at this point, I think? Even at that point when we put it in, we felt we weren't completely happy with trains. We needed to make some fixes or do some quality of life updates. There were just a lot of things that we had, a lot of plans we had for trains in store, but we haven't done them yet. So we just want to say that yes, there will be updates to trains in the future, and one of the confirmed, or I guess two of the confirmed things that will happen with trains in the future is 1, collision, so trains will collide, and then 2, signaling. So signaling will be put in so that your trains won't collide, to avoid collision. So those two things will be added for trains at some point in the future. Next up is another thing that like a lot of people have been asking for, really, really highly requested feature, and that is signs. Will we have signs? We want to put signs on our containers so that we know what's where, or put signs up for whatever your factory is. And we have confirmed that, yeah, we will be putting signs in the game at some point. I think Director Mark has gone on the record to say that we don't, I think it was Mark or Burke, I can't remember, but it was one of them said we don't envision the game at 1.0 without signs. So signs will be coming for sure, and I don't think we've announced that on this YouTube channel before, but it is common knowledge for those who frequent our streams, where we answer that question quite often. So now you know, signs will be coming at some point. Another thing that I think we've pretty much confirmed it, but we haven't gone into any details. Well, a lot of these things we haven't gone into any details beyond just confirming its existence. But another thing that we've sort of confirmed is that we will have game modes at some point. So a lot of people want peaceful mode, or they want creative mode so they can just build to their heart's content, you know? Those sort of things we do intend to put in the game. They fit really well with this game. We do want to do it. The main reason we haven't done it in the past is we want to make sure we get the base game working well and designed well. Like, if over the past 2 years, you know, we've had people playing in creative mode because building or progression was frustrating, then we would never have gotten that feedback in order to update and improve progression or building, right? So that's one of the reasons why we don't have these kind of game modes. We want to make sure that the core game that everyone will play will work well, basically. And then from there we can add those alternate game modes, and we do intend to do that. One more thing that we have confirmed as well is that there will be a world update. There will be like large areas of the world like revamped, essentially. One place that we have confirmed that this will take place is in the Northern Forest. So we have actually confirmed that on stream once. So now you know that Northern Forest will be getting some work done, but it's not just there. There's a lot of places that are still work in progress that have that are even like obviously work in progress. A lot of work is going to go in there. Another thing that we have also confirmed is that there will be a new biome at some point. That does not mean an extension to the map, but there will be a certain area in the map that will be repurposed and reformed into kind of like a new biome. So we do have a new biome planned at some point as well. As for people who, the obvious question now is, well, if the world is going to be like redone, can we know in advance where or what is going to be redone so that, you know, my factory isn't covered in a mountain or something in the future? And we hear those concerns, and that's something that maybe we can take care of a little closer to the time. And I think it's a great idea that when we do release reworks, maybe we do I don't know, release a map that says these areas have been reworked, stay away from them. Yeah, when we have a better idea of that. I don't know, maybe we can do something like that. I'm just kind of brainstorming here. Yeah, so, but world updates will be coming at some point in the future as well. There's also been some movement on dedicated servers. So previously, you know, we've been working on all sorts of bugs and issues with the game, including multiplayer ones, right? And there are multiple sides of the coin when it comes to dedicated servers. One is the actual dedicated server build, you know, that piece of software. The other part is the multiplayer issues that even if you're playing on a dedicated server, if these issues arise, you won't be playing on the server anymore because it's a client-side bug. No one is the server, that dedicated server is, and then there's no way to resolve it, as well as just crashes and things like that as well. But there has been an update in this. We now have one of our team members are now focusing on the dedicated server software part of things. So that's the status on that as well, and we're still also just working on all the multiplayer bugs as well. So yeah, there's some progress on dedicated servers, but no real actual news to really give you. I know it's frustrating and it's getting really old and memey at this point, but dedicated servers is something that we are going to have in the game, and we're working on it. Also, people have asked about merch, and there has been some movement on the merch front. People have asked two things. First, Fix-It mug, where is it? Are we going to get the Fix-It mug? Yes, that is going to be coming, along with some other merch stuff that we have in the pipeline too, so there will be like another merch drop sometime in the next few months. We also, people are also asking about the EU store. When will there be an EU store so you don't have to pay too much on shipping? That is something that is also in the works right now. We kind of think that maybe it will launch with the new merch drop. So hopefully in the next few months, we'll have an EU store, we'll have some new merch. I don't know if the EU store will have all the same merch as the For Fans by Fans North American store, but I'm pretty sure it will have at least the mug, and maybe a couple of the other new things that are coming as well. So that's the status on merch. Okay, so that's all the things I just wanted to just throw at you. I know it's just a lot of talking. I haven't done these videos for a while, so this is kind of like a warm-up video for me, but hopefully this information was useful to you as well. Gotta look out for the YouTube frogs as well. Okay, so if you don't check out our Twitch or didn't know that we stream at twitch.tv/CoffeeStainStudiosDevs every Tuesday at 4 p.m. CEST. Yeah, and we do Q&A sections, we do state of development, we cover that whenever there's updates. Oftentimes these days it's just we're just working and not much else to say, and we also do like community highlights, just highlighting members of the community who are doing cool screenshots or interesting builds and things like that. So yeah, would love to see you there if you want to hang out. If you don't, that's cool too. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Leave a like if you did, consider subscribing, and I will catch you next time. Take care everyone. Bye bye.